we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, we've got Isaac. Suggs out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Okeke in at the 4-man position.
The tremendous scoring on the move, right? Not to take anything away from that spot-up mid-range game, but DeRozan just dynamite getting to the cup.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Levine kicks to Ball. The 9-foot shot. The shot missing. And Orlando the other way now. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Fultz. Passes it to Suggs. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Bulls on D. Here's Suggs. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Carter, the pass to Isaac. And there's the pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3.
That's the defense of DeMar DeRozan getting the job done, showing he can be effective as a two-way player.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Driving inside. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
And Levine comes to help. Pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
First free throw is good.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. Guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Levine against Fultz. Bradley sets the pick for Levine. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Fultz with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul for the Magic. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Gary Harris in for Okeke.
Gary Harris.
Suggs with the ball. Passes it to Fultz. Lopez dishes to Fultz. And the shot is good. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac has improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Orlando leading. And the pass to Isaac. Sinks that one from the post.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. He is being aggressive and finish.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. And your 407.
So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Chicago also making some changes. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And Craig, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on that.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Cole Anthony at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Anthony taking his time here. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now White. Pass to DeRozan. Bradley is screen on Ross. Fires from 14. Misses off the left iron.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
DeRozan for 3. Here's Bradley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. It's all knotted up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ross finds Harris. And Wagner has it in the corner. Over Williams. Connects on the 17-footer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up 2.
And your 407.
And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team.
T-Mac, Shaq, Penny, you know, even Dwight and them, you know, it's just a great city to be in, you know.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And, Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Fultz. He's out there with Suggs. Carter out there with Isaac. And it's Okeke in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. White with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Here's Williams. nails the baby hook. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls, Dean comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's White in for Ball. Here's Suggs. Plays it up off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Shot clock at 6. Vucevic, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no relief from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Hampton's checked in for Suggs. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. That one goes. Count it.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Johnson's checked in for the Bulls.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach LaVine. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in scoring, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Back to Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Vucevic.
You've got to be able to keep your composure under duress of the clock, and Vucevic does just that.
Hampton with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Johnson. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Here's Johnson. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, though.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Robin Lopez is checked in for Wendell Carter. Terrence Ross comes in for Okeke. Gary Harris is checked in for Hampton. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Lopez a screen. Anthony right side. A second chance effort. And it's Lopez laying it in. And the Magic lead by 1.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Outside, Levine. Drills the three-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Anthony kicks to Harris. Ross sets a screen for Harris. The three from Anthony. That shot off the mark. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Johnson outside. Levine against Harris. Levine feeling it out a bit. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Magic.
And Anthony drops them both. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, ball. For 3, Levine. They get it back. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his...
The Bulls.
All right, David, thank you.
Welcome, everyone.
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You can tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Chicago leading by 4.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gator.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Wow, and that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Bulls shooting reasonably well, 45%. And here is Ball. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Suggs. Oh, and the chin by Suggs.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
In the corner, it's Levine. Puts it up from 7. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's Suggs. Kept alive Orlando. Stolen by Levine. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Into the lane, Fultz. The putback, and Carter with his second chance point.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's Teacher Bonanza. Make some noise. And your 4-on-7.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Okiki. Gary Harris comes in for Isaac. And it's Hampton for Fultz. So for the Bulls. Now here's White. Pass to Caruso. Puts up a three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Magic. Ross comes in for Suggs. And he nails the third. The Magic trail by 7. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lopez against Bradley. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Robin Lopez.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Caruso, the pass to Bradley. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Ross. White looking around. The layup missed. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Harris, wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And they like what Harris gives them defensive. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively. And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Now, here's Hampton. He's guarded closely, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Johnson outside. Pass to Caruso. Driving in. Here's Bradley, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bradley's got his second basket of the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Harris kicks to Wagner. Cross on the wing. And stolen by White. On the wing, Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Caruso. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He led to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's on Gary Harris. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
And your 4-on-7.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with Anthony, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball against Anthony. Vucevic is screen on Anthony. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Here's Suggs. Over DeRozan. Ball with the rebound. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harris. Caruso, no good. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Okiki's checked in. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. The Magic again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. DeRozan with it. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. DeRozan surveying the D. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Isaac. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, Markelle Fultz.
Here's Suggs. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Jalen Suggs.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. DeRozan in the corner. Puts up a 3. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 on the clock. Bean passes to Vucevic. Puts the move on. He can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it. Passes to Suggs. To Isaac, takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And DeRozan, here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see DeMar DeRozan go to the line here. That's on Jonathan Isaac. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 3 shots.
That one is no good. And he nails the 3rd. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. On the wing, DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. To the middle. And it's sent back by Carter. DeRozan against Isaac. To the left wing. Now Suggs. Carter with a screen on Ball. Here's Okiki. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside DeRozan. The pass to LaVine. He takes it in. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
Suggs. He's covered by Ball. Schultz kicks to Suggs. Traps in the train. Suggs has got 9 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Inside, stolen by Carter. Fultz against DeRozan, stolen by Ball. And here we go, fast break, Levine's got it. And Vucevic kicks the ball. Deflects the pass, Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz with the ball. Got that one from Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish with contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Carter. To tie it up. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
On the wing, Levine. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the inside. Williams. Money!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Magic timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get out for your 4-on-7. Let's show them why we are
Fultz, the pass to Carter.
the NBA. Let's get loud.
And here is Suggs. Offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Markel Fultz. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Here's Isaac. No good on the quick three. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the